Well, traders, welcome to today's event. This is Jim Simmons with Neural Street Trading Academy. And in this session, we're going to be looking at trading multi-assets and getting fully up to speed as a multi-asset trader in 60 days or less, how this is even possible, how we go about helping our traders. We're going to go through some good material here today. Of course, before we dive in, we do need to post our disclaimer. We can't guarantee results, much as I would love to be able to. And then the products and services are considered for educational purposes, and there is risk involved with trading. Okay, so please understand you can lose money, and it's up to you how much you want to risk, right? All right, so if we're all good with that, go ahead and give me a yes in the chat box. Let me know that you had a chance to read it, good to go, got what you need. We'll go ahead and move on into the presentation here. All right, good to go. Let's go ahead and get started. So really, when we look at what it is that we're after, odds are you came to this event because something sparked your curiosity. Maybe it's that you wanted to become a better trader. Maybe you wanted to learn something new. Maybe you wanted to be part of a trading community. Maybe you're tired of trading on your own. Whatever the case might be, you made it here. So first off, welcome. Thrilled to have you here. I think if we were to take everybody's sort of agenda to the next step in trading, usually one of them is going to hit this list. You know, we've worked with thousands of traders over the years, and this is really what traders want. This is what we all want. We want dependable results, and that's at the top of the list. We want larger winning days. We want less drawdowns, reduced time to success. And you can look through these, but really what it all comes down to is traders are looking for something specific, and this is true among every trader that we've ever spoken to. Grab my draw tool here. And that is that we all want to make money. If we're making money, we want to make more money. If we're not making money, of course, we want to make money. But more importantly, we want to make more money in less time. That's my clock. And that's as good as it gets. We want to make more money in less time. And that's what got us into trading in the first place, was the ability, perceived ability, to be able to make more money in less time. Nobody ever says, I want to work more and make less. No, of course not. Everybody wants to make more. That's what got us into trading. It's the idea that we could work a couple hours a day and then call our own shots. Go do whatever we want to do with the rest of our day. Spend time with family, go to a ball game, go travel, whatever you want to do. So the unfortunate reality is that for most traders, they never get here. They never get to the more money, less time. It's usually a lot of time and no money. And worse, they're either losing money to the markets, or they're spending money buying this thing and that thing and going to this class and doing that thing. And they spend all this money. And the problem is they still don't have the full picture. They're still missing some of the pieces of the pie. How many of you can sort of resonate with that? How many of you that's you? You know, I've just described you working, trying everything you can to get to a point where you're making money, but just not getting there. Some of you are breaking even. Some of you are actively losing, and a select few of you are in the win column, are in the green. That's just how it goes. Every event has always been like this, always will be. It's welcome to trading. Okay, so how do we change that story to where we can help you make money, or at least get you on the path there immediately? Okay, how do we get there faster? Well, the first thing that we have to do is recognize there are common fears that go along with trading. Anytime we do anything in trading, one of these things pops up, sometimes more than these things, sometimes, a bunch of them. So the idea that, well, it's going to be hard, it's going to be time consuming, it'll take a long time to succeed, won't work for me, or it won't be sustainable. These are the fears that we come across in trading. So when we look at, say, we want to get a new algo, it's going to be difficult, it's going to be time consuming, it's going to take me a long time, won't work for me, won't be sustainable. Education, it's going to be difficult, it's going to be time consuming, right? Trade room, it's going to be difficult, time consuming. It doesn't have to be. It really doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to take a long time. It doesn't have to be, time consuming or difficult. It can be, but that's what we're out to fix, right? That's what we're after fixing. So let's talk about how we do that, how we can help you. First off, we need to lead with performance. I don't think any of us as traders want to listen to somebody who just, tells a nice story, but can't back it up. Can't back it up with the proof, right? I think we've all seen it before where it's like, oh, this looks really great. And then you go to try it in real life and you're like, this is not even close to what they talked about, right? Unfortunately, that's a reality that sometimes can happen. So it's important to lead with performance. So we've logged over 1,000 trades, and we'll just go check them out rather than even looking at this. Let's go look at them. Okay. So in futures and Forex, we've logged 452 trades with a blended win rate of 70%. And last month we hit 76%. It's a good month. This month, obviously still, long from over, but so far it's okay. Just fine. So 450 trades. Currently, we're trading these 5 strategies right here. Okay, so we trade 5-minute order blocks. We trade a supply and demand breakout. We trade inside bars, VWAP, and an anchored VWAP trade. So those 5 setups, we trade them on 4 markets currently. Trade them on MES, MNQ, MCL, and M2K. So we've got 5 strategies, 4 markets. Typically, that's going to be good for, I don't know, probably 3 to 5 trades a day on average, depending on the day. Some days are busier, some are less. Okay. But that's really kind of what we're after. So then the question comes in, well, what's the risk reward, right? Because 70% doesn't mean anything unless you know what you're risking and gaining on, if your 30 losers outweigh your 70 winners, well, that's not going to get you anywhere. So these are 1-to-1 risk reward. Okay. 1-to-1 risk reward, 70% win rate. And you can do the math on that, right? So if you can maintain a 66% win rate, okay, and if you're trading 1-to-1, then I'm going to change colors so we can see. Can't see that. So 66% at 1-to-1 is a 2-point profit factor. Okay, 66%, 1-to-1, 2.0 profit factor. You may have heard some traders say, well, if you are 50% winning and you're trading 2-to-1 risk reward, well, that's going to be a 2-point profit factor. So this is the same kind of deal. So if you can maintain a 66% win rate, you can be very successful in trading. Very successful. Now, would we love for that to be 80% every month? Of course. But if we're hitting 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4, somewhere in that range, we're doing great. We're doing really well. So these are real numbers. These are real trades. How do we know they're real trades? Because they're all on this sheet. Every image with screenshots, with the actual entries right here, targets, exits, all the flags are on the trades with the actual orders. And we trade them in front of our students live in the market every day. All of the trades are listed here. So if we go to today, for instance, we had a trade on CWAP, went right to target for us. That was a nice trade, unlike the other couple. But this trade worked out great. This was on MCL. Okay, so if we go to here, MCL, long, win. We had a couple stop outs today. It happens. We had a couple stop outs the other day. Luckily, we had 2 wins yesterday, so that was a break even. But it happens, the trick in trading is there's 2 sort of major functions that we need to accomplish as a trader. One is we need to get paid. That is the number 1 job of a trader. And if somebody else tells you otherwise, well, they have a different idea. The second is protect the money. How do you protect the money? That means when you take profit, don't give all the profit back every time. It happens sometimes, but don't take all the profit, right? So we've got a question coming in. That's okay. No, you're not the only one here. There's plenty of traders in here. So you just can't text to the whole group. That's why. Yeah, you're just not seeing the other chats coming in. Yeah. So rule number 1, make money. Rule number 2, protect your money. How do we do that? Well, we can dive in deeper from there, right? What about stocks? Anybody here day trading stocks? Anybody want to day trade stock? So we trade stocks. We've got 975 trades logged. For those of you that want to day trade stocks, we've got 2 trade rooms. The stocks trade room, really it's right here. These are the 2 setups that they trade. And we're looking at, I don't know what's the average between these 2. They're pretty close in number, but this one has a lot more trades. So anyway, we'll just conservatively 74%, right? Conservatively 74%, good win rate there as well. Now, these are not quite 1-to-1. Okay, so transparency is key, right? You got to know what you're looking at. So these are 1-to-1. Stocks are a little bit less than 1-to-1. Okay, but that is just to show that all of these, and here, I'll give you the links. All of these are always tracked so that you can look at them anytime you want, go into them, and see what the latest is. Okay, let's copy this. So the point is, if we're making money in the trade rooms, assuming, right, we're making money based on the win rates, based on the track records, based on all that. If we're making money in the trade rooms, well, don't you think our traders are too? Traders are currently regularly passing their evals by trading our trades. They are getting funded trading our trades. They're building their accounts trading our trades. So if they can do it, so can you, right? So if you're second guessing your trades because you're trading on your own, or maybe you're trading in a room, you're still second guessing your trades. But if you're second guessing your trades, you're scared to get in, you're scared to stay in, you strategy hop, you go from this thing to the next thing to the next thing. You don't have to do that anymore. We can build that trust with the proof. We have multiple live trade rooms. These are real trades that we enter live in the market together in front of everybody. And then we track all of our performance. And our traders do take these trades with us. Okay. So that's the number 1 thing. You want to go to a room where not only are they trading, but you can copy those trades so that you can take them too. So nobody wants to sit around and watch us trade all day. What about lack of belief on your system's profitability or your own ability to execute your plan? We have several calls that we've built into our programs to give traders a chance to ask questions, get help, figure out what their path looks like. Every trader's different. We've all got different experiences and come from different backgrounds. Okay. What about emotional sabotage? Anybody here deal with emotional sabotage? We're human. We all have emotions, most of us. So things like fear, greed, fear of missing out, revenge, overtrading. Anybody who doesn't follow their rules, if you have a trade plan, if you don't have a trade plan, get a trade plan. If you have a trade plan and it's actually written, and you're not following the rules, then that trader is lacking discipline, right? That's a discipline issue. Where does the discipline come from? Who can tell me where discipline is built? How do you get discipline as a trader? Martial arts, yeah. Military is a good one. But in trading, how do you get discipline? What is discipline? Oh, let's look it up. I like to wing it sometimes. Let's do this. We're going to look up discipline. I think I know what it means, but I want to be extra sure that I give you the right definition. The practice of training people to obey rules. No, that's not what we're looking for. What a weird sort of definition. It's the true meaning of discipline. Let's go here. Quality of being able to behave and work in a controlled way that involves obeying particular rules or standards. Nailed it. Nailed it. Being able to behave or work in a controlled way, which involves obeying particular rules or standards. Now, here's the thing about trading. They're your rules. Nobody's going to make these rules for you because nobody's telling you what to do. So that is what makes trading the hardest to get disciplined, because nobody's looking over your shoulder. Nobody's telling you what to do and when to do it. Now, you can watch along as I trade and take the same trades, but nobody's going to make you do it. Nobody's going to make you put the stop in the same place. Nobody's going to make you have good risk reward and good risk management on your trades. That's all up to you. So they're your rules, which is why they're so easy to break. They're so easy to break. So where does that lack of following the rules come from? Well, it's a lack of discipline. Well, where does the lack of discipline come from? It becomes an issue of conviction. Conviction is an undying belief that nobody can talk you out of. Like, nobody could ever talk me into being a Packers fan. It's never going to happen because I have a conviction to not liking the Packers. Okay. I just had to throw that in. I thought that was a great way to put it. Like, you're not going to convince a Yankees fan to cheer for the Red Sox. It's not going to happen. Yeah, Williams here. That's awesome. But conviction is an undying belief. Nobody can talk you out of it. So conviction leads to discipline because you know that good things happen when you follow the rules. Things like a good profit factor, things like a good equity curve, which, by the way, ours looks a little something like that. Okay. Yes, there are dips, but it's going up and to the right, which is what we want to see. So that discipline is what gets you paid. And the lack of discipline is what kicks the can down the road to where you can keep shelling money out to your evals and to your accounts and to your blown accounts and so on and so on. So if you want to stop that bleeding, you have to have rules and you have to follow them. The easy part is the rules. That's the easy part. Following them is the hard part. So how do you get to that point? Well, first you need to overcome your emotions. How do you do that? You have a strategy cheat sheet, a simple step-by-step plan that's easy to follow and you know will get you paid. How do you know it's going to get you paid? You watch it in action, and you trade it a number of times over and over and over and over and over till it becomes muscle memory. You don't even have to think about the trade anymore. You just take it. Just take the trade. So that's how we can help you there. By the way, we give you those cheat sheets. So yes, you need to have rules, but we're going to give them to you and then you can make them whatever you want them to be. But they're already done for you. Multiple live trade rooms. If you're sick of losing, blowing out evals and accounts, here's my philosophy on this. Some of you might want to trade with Algos. Great. We've got a bunch of them for sale. We can give you a good deal. We've got tons of Algos. Some of you want to trade your own strategy. Great. Do it. What I would suggest is trade in the trade room with us on one account. This is like your, okay, I'm going to probably get paid. I can't guarantee anything, right? Okay. But if you follow the rules and take our trades, good things are going to happen. It's probably going to be better than what a lot of traders are experiencing. Not to say that we're better than anybody else, but look, we've been doing this a long time. So we've got a process that works. So do that. And then if you want to trade algos or trade your own account, do it on a different account so that you don't give the money back that you just made from the trade room. You know how many times we've seen it? We have a great trade room and then the trader, oh, I lost money today. How did you lose money? We were up 2 trades today, right? We've seen it. So just take that money. We're practically giving it out without guaranteeing anything, but we're practically giving money away. All you got to do is follow the trades. So if you're not making money, come into the trade rooms, trade with us. And we have premium indicators for you, which we're going to talk about here in a minute. So some winning trades. This is an order block trade using SMC concepts. Anybody trade with SMC? This is a supply and demand breakout on stocks. on TQs, actually. Here's another one. Buy, take profit. Okay. Let's take a look at a trade room example. I'm going to skip over this one this time. I'm going to do some different ones. Let me share my audio here. And let's check out a couple of the trades from the trade room. Let's see if this works. Okay, so we've got a VWAP set up here on the breakout. So let's measure this out. Like that. Trade this on a different account. Let's do that one. So we got 21 by 23. And we'll sell right here. Okay. So the CWAP on crude that we're looking at here, that is not a valid CWAP trade because it never broke structure. Also trading into an order block and trading into VWAP. Now, if we're trading into VWAP, that's not necessarily a concern for me, but trading into an order block is. Order blocks are very, very strong liquidity, can move the markets, and so definitely want to pay attention to those. Okay, so we came pretty close. We tagged it, but didn't get the follow through. I'm going to bump this up one tick to 85. There it goes. Good. So we got the VWAP trade. Simple. It was great that we had the confluence with the order block here. So that's great. So there's an example of a trade. You know, I mean, this is really what it's like. Neon's in the room with us every day for the most part. And I would tell you, you could see his comments, but you can't because it's not set that way. But this is what it's like. And I don't talk much in the room. I try to, but there's only so much I could talk about the same trade, you know? So anyway, yeah, here's another one. This is a CWAP trade. These are some of my favorite trades. This and VWAP tend to be really good trades. I think I sped it up here. That's why it's moving so fast. They don't always move that fast. There you go. I like that one. That was a really nice trade. I remember that one. It was like, that was a good one. I had to put it in here because I was like, oh, that needs to be on the replay reel. That makes the highlight reel right there. That was a great trade. Yeah. Yeah, like days when there's CPI, slow, agonizing, painful death. You get into the trade and then you see all the order flow stepping in and you're like, oh God, help us. And then market just goes the other way and says, nope, not doing that. And then you just watch yourself take on the stop. Brutal. It happens, guys. It's welcome to trading, but as long as, yeah, long as more of your trades are winners than losers, you're doing all right. So, all right. So what about ready to give up? Maybe some of you have no more family support and you have a spouse or a family member that tells you to stop spending money in trading. I haven't heard that one before, ever. Yeah, of course we have. My spouse won't let me spend any more money on trading stuff. I get it. I get it. Why don't you come to the trade room and make some money so that you can get where you want to go, right? But if you're at the end of your rope, maybe that's not the case for you, but maybe you're just frustrated and you are getting cynical. Maybe you don't really believe as much that traders are actually making money. Come into our chat rooms. We have regular chat rooms, but we have a private chat room for our members of the Academy, and you get access to communicate with each other and you can chat together. And the idea is we're all in this together. We've got a really great community, thousands of traders in our community. And so we've got a good thing going. So I'd love to have you there. What about confused on what to learn? Anybody here? Anybody like, I have a decent trading strategy, but but it's not really going great. Or some of you are like, I don't have a trading strategy and I have no idea what to trade. I heard this thing is cool, so I'll go learn that. And then you spend a year studying order flow and still don't make money. Now you can make money trading order flow. I'm just giving an example. So if you're confused on what to learn, or you don't know who to trust, or you've been on YouTube trying to find the gurus, and the gurus are only telling you like, if the full story is this, they're giving you like that. And they're like, all right, great. Now you can trade. You're like, no, you can't. Not every day. So if you're tired of going here and there and still feeling like you don't know what you need to know, we have you covered. So we have an all-inclusive trading academy. So we have fast track education. The important thing here is fast track. We've got this set up in a way that you can learn what you need to learn and learn it quickly. Now, you might need to go through it a couple times because it's pretty in-depth, but the information's there. Anything you want to learn, we've got it. Now, we've sort of broken down trading into several core foundations that you need to know as a trader. It's like if you're going to trade well every day and have a really great trading plan, you need to know this stuff. Okay. So things like structure, waves, smart money concepts, multi-time frame analysis, liquidity and volume, order flow, price action, support resistance, trend lines and traps, supply and demand and order blocks, trade management, risk management, obviously very, very important. I know we talk more about making money, but it's equally as important. It's a very, very close second. And then being able to manage yourself. We talked about this a little bit at the onset, is being able to, have discipline and be able to trade your plan and be able to follow your rules. That comes down to becoming a better self. So if you're going to become a better trader, that's part of it. Okay. If you can't manage yourself, you can't manage the money. If you can't manage the money, then none of the rest of this even matters because you're going to end up screwing it up. But the idea here is that every trading strategy that we trade should have most, if not all, of these categories covered. Every single one of these should be covered on every single trade that we take. Now, order flow is maybe an exception because you don't trade that on everything, but it's a very, very important concept to at least have some working knowledge of how it works, some understanding. So we'll teach you all these. What about money problems? Maybe you're not capitalized. Maybe you can't get funded to trade, or you have no money to trade. We can help you get funded. That's a bold statement, but we've proven it over and over and over again, without guaranteeing anything. But our entire education is focused on prop trading. So when we talk about risk reward, when we talk about money management, it's all based on the idea of prop trading, because if you can trade for a prop firm, you can definitely trade your own money. The prop firm is the hard part. It's hard to trade for a prop firm because they make it hard. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to prove that you're one of the best, right? So our traders do get funded and we can help you there as well. And you can see a number of our partners that we work with: Apex, Trade Funder, Top Step, Tick, One Up, Earn to Trade, all of them. Copy our trades. It's like we've said this before. Okay, so if you're not getting ahead, if you're spending endless hours of screen time and studying, we have this crazy idea that you should be able to follow our trades until you're confident and make money now and earn while you're learning. So do you need to understand the trade plan the day you come in? No, of course not. It's going to take some time to get used to the trade rules and the trade plans. We have 5 different strategies that we're trading. Are you going to learn them all the first day? No. That'd be like learning the entire playbook the second you get to training camp. Maybe they do that. They probably studied ahead of time, but you get the idea. So while you're still learning, you can take the trades with us. We plot them out together. We take the trades together. You saw what it looks like. Okay, here's another CWAP trade. Very, very nice trade. This one going to be an order block trade up at the highs. Took target here and target here. Okay. So yeah, copy our trades. Trader certification. This is kind of a cool idea. It's the idea that if you're cynical or having trouble believing that traders are successful, I can tell you we have a lot of very successful traders in our community, some that make some really great money. Neon, was that just today's profit that you were mentioning? Or was that for the week or for the month or what? Yeah, today. Is it okay if I share that with the group? Not that we don't know your real name anyway. So, okay. All right. So we talk about making, some of us want to make 5 grand a month, 10 grand a month, 50 grand a month. Everybody's like, oh yeah, get me there. Okay. Let's get you making money first. Okay. Before you can get to the 5, 10, 50 grand a month, we got to get you making $100 a day first. Let's get you there. Then when we've gotten there, then we'll grow and grow. Okay. So there's a trader in our community made $4,500 trading today, was in our trade room. Probably didn't take those stop outs that I took. I think he came in late. But it is possible and it happens. Yeah. See, I was doing something else. Some of our traders trade their own strategies and they trade ours. Why would they do that? Because we have a great community. We support each other. We've got good trades. Are we going to win every one of them? No, of course not. But we've got some good trades. And some of the traders that have been around for a while trade their own strategies in addition to what we're doing. So they might trade order flow and they might trade something else. Okay. So that is what we're up to. Does this sound like what you're looking for so far? We're going to go over pricing. And then we're going to go over some bonuses that we've got for you. Any questions so far? You guys doing good so far? All right, let's keep going. So core offer, private trading community. We talked about that. Okay, we've got some value to that. Intro courses. You want to learn a different market, asset class. Got you covered. Futures, Forex, crypto. Yeah, there's a recording, Pete. No worries. We'll get it to you. We have intro courses for every market, asset class. Foundation courses, basic to advanced. And when I say basic to advanced, it's a little bit of everything, from charting to price action to even platforms and some of that. And then we go into things like structure and momentum and all those type of things. Okay. Got you covered there. Price action SMC course. This is a mastery level course. Okay. So we have sort of the foundation, which goes basic to advanced on demand. Then we have an on-demand course for advanced market structure mapping. So if you want to learn how to do boss breaks and plot everything on the chart, the thing about this is this and the next one, they are 100% rules-based. There is zero subjectivity to that process. And I'm very, very proud that we've been able to accomplish that because it's not easy. When you hear other traders or instructors talk about SMC, they're like, okay, yeah, I think this is a boss break here, and it looks like this is a boss break. Like, how are you supposed to know where to put that stuff? Like, you need rules. So we've got it all mapped out. It's a mastery level course. Then we've got levels and liquidity. So supply and demand, order blocks, fair value gaps. Again, this is mastery level, very deep, deep, deep stuff. Again, 100% rules based. And you think that with this one, I will tell you, we have a bit of a unique process on plotting order blocks to where it's way more advanced than what else is out there. And it's completely unique. I've never seen anyone else do it that way before. So I like to think it's very special, and our order blocks hold up extremely well. So good stuff. You guys would love that course. Strategy courses. So we have on-demand courses on scalping and day trading and indicators and algos, or using different techniques and tools. We've got you covered there. Then we have multiple live trade rooms, stocks, options. Well, it's really stocks. There's one for stocks, and right now we're just trading for futures primarily in the other. We do trade every once in a while. We'll look at crypto or Forex. I'd like to get into it more. We just don't have a ton of Forex traders in our community. So, but we've got you covered there. So total value here is about 12,000. Now, you might think, well, that's a lot of money, and it is. But at the same token, with the value that we bring, if you were to go out and buy this stuff, that's about what you'd spend realistically. To spend $2,000 on a course is It's easy. It's very easy, right? So we've got you covered there. Total standard pricing. Obviously we're never going to charge what the going rate is. We always want to discount it down. And I think this is for bundled packages. This is kind of the going number, right? About $49.86. This is an annual subscription. However, stick around because we've got more value to give you and less price. Okay. So what do our clients say? Well, we've got over 1,000 reviews and they seem to like us for the most part. So we've got some solid ratings. We take care of our traders. We've got your back. We're doing what we say we're doing. Yeah, I mean, again, not that you can see his comments, but Neon can tell you every one of these trades, he's probably seen us take every one of them. So yeah, so good results. So let's go to bonuses. Who doesn't like a bonus? Everybody likes bonus. Pre-built workspaces, templates, strategy templates, any of that stuff that if we have it, it's yours. Okay, so if you're trading stocks, we'll give you the layouts in the exact parameters for the scanners. These are 100% customized in trade ideas. And then we also use TC2000 and we've got all the scanners are already built out for you. As well as the workspace layouts, all this stuff, we'll give it to you. Okay. So no need to worry about doing that. It's just extra time off your plate. Instructor trade plan review. This is one that I'm also very proud that we're able to offer because I know how hard it can be trying to put things together completely on your own. And it's just 100% guesswork. It's like you're just throwing darts blindfolded and you're trying to figure out where is that cheese hat so I can hit it, but you can't hit it because, you're blindfolded. And so you keep trying to hit it. But my Packers fans will love that. But look, you don't have to do it alone. We've got you covered there too. So if you have a trade plan that you want to have reviewed, we'll review it for you. We'll look at it together. We'll make sure that all of your pillars are in place and that you've got everything in the trade plan that should be in the trade plan. If you're missing anything, we'll help you figure that out. Maybe you want to have your trades reviewed and you want to look at it and say, I don't know what went wrong with this trade. Like everything looked good. It's set up and what was it that we were missing, if anything? We can look at your trades too. Okay, so it's kind of nice to be able to get some feedback. Strategy trade plans and cheat sheets. Let's see. I'm going to go in and look at how many there are. Because we just actually put them on our regular site. So we've got 1, 2, well, here, I'll show you. These are all the cheat sheets. Some of you are like, what? I didn't even know you had that many. Yeah, we do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and counting. So you have 13 different cheat sheets for you. These cheat sheets are very in-depth. They give you all of the rules, exactly where to get in, where to get out, what to do, added rules, things to stay away from, pitfalls to stay away from, optional rules, trade management, entry, stop, and targets, plus examples of the entire breakdown of the trade. So they are thorough, give you everything we need. Okay, so we're not here to just goof around. We take this very seriously, and so I'll just show you a couple of them. This is our Smart Money Concepts strategy. It's a multi-time frame type of setup. Hits for us, it was hitting about 75% win rate. So this is a very good one. Yeah, they're all good, but anyway, Secret Society money-making traders, come on down and trade with us. Yeah, Jim and the rest of the crew. Yeah, thanks, Neon. Yeah, we've got a great group, guys. But anyway, the trade plans and cheat sheets, we'll give them to you as part of your membership. That's huge to have multiple winning strategies you can trade with day one. White glove onboarding. If you need help on your machine, getting your indicators up and running, and we can help you there. Bottom line, our support team is amazing. So it's nice to have a support team you can reach out to. This is probably my favorite. Weekly VIP Inner Circle Strategies class. This is where the magic happens. Obviously, the magic happens in the trade room, but you can't make magic happen in the trade room unless you know how to make the magic happen. This is where we go to learn. This is once a week for futures and then once a week for stocks. Okay. So we have 2 classes. You get access to everything. And what do we cover? Well, we cover the foundations of trading. So the things that we looked at before, right? Market structure, momentum, divergence, volume, order flow, support resistance, supply and demand. So we cover all these foundations. Then we go into advanced, which is going to be psychology and mindset, money management, getting funded, staying funded, structure mapping, order block mapping, and CWAP and VWAP mapping. So this is going to be where we actually apply those foundations from over here. So how do we map it out on the chart? Then we go into trade strategy. So this is where we go through the cheat sheets together. We get the cheat sheets ready to go. And then we go through the strategy together, top to bottom, and we actually go into the charts and look at it together on the charts. Now, you might think, well, how long is this class? Maybe 30 to 60 minutes. It's about 90 to 120 minutes per week. So usually 90 is probably the good average. Very few do we go to 2 hours, but sometimes we do. Sometimes. Yeah, so they're about 90 minutes. And the idea here is deep dive and give you a chance to ask questions, get feedback, really understand the concepts, and then we record them all. Now, these are live, but we record everything so you can go back and watch them again. Pretty much everything on this list is already recorded and ready to go for you. And then we'll do it together again live. Good stuff. This is, to me, I mean, I'm just going to tell you my point of view. From the stuff that's out there, guys, all day, this is worth $5,000. All day. Every day, all day, twice on Sunday, it's worth $5,000. I'm telling you. There's a lot of value packed into that. So anyway, moving on. Indicators. We've got over 55 of them that we've coded. It's our sister company, ARC. Some of you might have heard of ARC. Every indicator we have comes with the Academy. We just bundle it in and we give you access to everything. Some traders want to use some of the different tools and indicators. Great. Got you covered. Everything except, I know some of you trade algos. Algos are not included. Okay, those are still separate. You got to buy them separately. But the indicators come with. So things like SDV, VML, order flow suites. It's a good one. The order flow is a really good one. I mean, there's tons of good stuff in there. We have SMC tools. We have order block tools. We've got supply and demand tools. A little bit of everything. Trader calls. We talked about this a little bit. 3 private one-on-one sessions with an instructor. One-on-one sessions are expensive. And we got you covered there. So we'll give you 3 calls where you can go through really whatever you want to go through. We have one trader that I've been meeting with, we schedule about an hour at a time. And for that trader, they wanted to really review SMC, Smart Money Concepts trading on multi-time frames. And so we really reviewed that together, went through rules, answered out all the questions. And then the second go around, we looked at actual trades. And then his third call, we're going to review his trades. So now the trader has trades to review together. And then so we'll go through and look at the trades and make sure the trade plan is spot on and that he's, doing everything by the book. So, but you can make it whatever you want to be. Maybe you want to focus more on the funding side, or how much should I be putting together for risk? Maybe you want to go through a risk analysis together. We can do that too. So all of the separate bonuses, it says 13,000, but really I think it's more, but it doesn't matter because we're not going to charge you that anyway. So it doesn't really matter what it's worth. Interesting. I just noticed this. I don't know why that is lowercase. I have to fix that. All right. So total value, 26,000. And I think that's pretty realistic. Some might be worth more or less, but that's the total value. That's what we're looking to accomplish here, is to give you everything that you need in order to be successful in trading. Literally everything. And if that's not enough, we also have a guarantee. Now, we can't guarantee much, but we can tell you that if you're not completely satisfied, we can at least give you your money back. Okay. So how does that work? If you show up to the trade room, you do your online education, you learn the concepts, you participate in our classes, you show up for the trade room. We already talked about that. Complete your instructor calls, and you've submitted your trade plan and trade logs for help. If you've done all of these things, we're telling you, you should be successful. We can't guarantee that, but if you're doing those things, odds are pretty good. So if you do all these things and you're still not satisfied or you're still not making it, we'll just say, hey, look, we'll give you the money back and we're going to give you $500 to spend with us on top of that for having wasted your time. We're going to give you $500 credit. So we're telling you this works. We can help you. Okay. So what are the next steps? The next step is to book a call. Book a call with me. Let's go over your trading situation and see if it's a good fit for you. We don't want to assume. If you know it's a good fit, then just send me a message and I'll give you the links and the coupon codes and we'll give you a discount and you can get up and running and start trading with us. So I've got a poll here. Let me know where you stand on it. If you have some questions that you want to go over first, if you want to book a call, if you know this is for you and you want to join, go ahead and fill out the info there. Let me know where you stand. I've got a link here that I'm going to just go ahead and paste in the chat box. So here's the deal. Anybody who can book an appointment with me this week, I'm going to give you a really nice discount. Really nice discount. Okay. To the tune of like 30% off of the existing already discounted price. So book a call, get on the calendar, let's chat, let's talk about your enrollment, make sure it makes sense that you're, it's a good fit for everybody and want to make sure you're going to be happy, right? So just click that link and let's spend some time together. If you are ready to go, I will send you the link and the coupon code, and I'll give you that as well. Yeah, it's the total pricing is $49.86 is what we have it listed as, but we're going to give you a nice discount off of that. So if you're interested and this sounds like it's up your alley, then yeah, absolutely, we'll discount that down further. Okay. The deal doesn't last forever, of course. So get in while the getting's hot. It's success requires action, right? Can't take everybody. Not everybody's ready for the program, and realistically, we only have so many people here. But we'd love to have you. So if you're ready to get to the next level as a trader, then we'd love to have you. It's great. What questions do you have as we're going through this here? I see a few of you have jumped in on the poll. If you haven't already, go ahead and click a box. Just let me know where you're at. And that way we know who to get in touch with and get you links and coupon codes or just answer questions in general. Good stuff. Questions? Here's another thing too. If you are brand new, let's say, maybe you want to come in and check it out. We can do that too. So here's the deal. If you want a guest pass to the trade room, just put I have questions and I'll send you a guest pass so you can come in and check out the trade room. Okay. Because the idea there is, well, you're going to come into the trade room, you're going to see us trade together, and you're going to want to trade with us and you're going to want to learn. So you're going to want to join. It's awesome. It's a really great program. So cool deal. I don't see too many questions coming through, so that's fine. If you do have a question, feel free to chime in. Oh, cool. Yeah. Tick Play's coming soon. Soon. It's all in the development side right now. They're going through fixing bugs and getting things squared away and making some updates and stuff. So once it's ready, everything is ready except for we just got to fix some stuff up. So it's coming. Tick Blaze is coming. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, and while we're at it, let's go to the Tick Blaze site. Maybe. Oh, there it goes. So Tick Blaze, I'm so amused by this. They did this little slider for quant trading, algo trading, retail, and regular trading. It's going to be awesome, guys. This is our trading platform. We just bought a trading platform that was developed by quants for hedge funds. So to say it's very sophisticated is, it's very sophisticated. It's a really great system. What we've done is we've taken, most of it was for the quant side, so for trading algos, and we completely redid the retail trading side. I say retail, but discretional trading, right? So manual trading. There's some pretty slick stuff that the platform can do now, and compared to even some of the stuff that they're building into it, it's pretty amazing. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, we're just kind of throwing everything at it, like whatever we want it to do. It's a beautiful spot to be in, to be like, I want my platform to be able to do this. And we're like, okay, let's do it. We'll just build it in. So you guys can come in and check this out too. Tickblaze.com. It's coming very soon. Yeah, broker neutral. We've got all sorts of different brokers, and you can trade your prop firms in here and the whole thing. Discretionary quant trading, multi-asset. It's slick. Really, really cool. So if you want to get on the wait list for that, come in and check it out. Gonna be awesome. All right, cool. So I think that's all I've got for you. Unless there's any other questions, I didn't see any questions come through. So yeah, come and check out the trade room, schedule a visit with me. Happy to visit with you, and we'll figure it out. So I think that's about it. If you have any questions that come up, feel free to send me a message. The best way to probably track us down is through support. I was going to see if my email was on here. Support's probably the best place to go. Just send a message to support and they'll kick it over to me. So good stuff. Good. All right. Thanks everybody for your time. I know time is hard to come by, so really appreciate you spending time with us here today. And if there's anything that you think of that you need help with, let us know. Otherwise, we'll see you in the trade room, and have a fantastic rest of the day. And we'll talk to you soon. Traders, take care. Cheers.